But let me just say this. My wife is here with me. She's my wife of 38 years. All praise is due to Allah. This sister has mothered 9 children for me, and we have 23 grandchildren. Okay? If we look pretty good, it's because of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in fulfillment of the book. I came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. The point I'm making is this woman helped me as a student of Elijah Muhammad in a class for women called the MGT and GCC class, Muslim Girls Training and General Civilization class. This sister was taught how to care for me in order to help me become a man. Because a man, wait, sisters. The schools don't make men. God made man in the beginning, and God is going to have to make man again, but he needs the help of a woman to help nurture a man into himself again. Now listen, my wife was patient with me in the days of my ignorance and foolishness. Yeah, it's true. Really true. You know, we men got egos, brother. And you know, when you get this kind of teaching as we receive, I mean, you know, when we with that macho stuff start coming out in us, you know what I mean? And she learned how to handle a fool. Not to crush my little budding ego, but to help it to grow properly. And I'm saying this, sisters, you have good men, but you have to know how to bring the best out in them that they might in turn bring the best out in you. Huh? Okay. Now, you don't know the Farrakhan when I was Louis X with cardboard in my shoes, working for $35 a week with a wife and 2 children. You don't know me. You don't know the Louis X that had to walk nearly 5 miles to the mosque. You don't know the Louis X that used to sell the Pittsburgh Courier when Elijah Muhammad wrote in the Pittsburgh Courier and took the abuse of the people and even my own family who had hope in my becoming a great musician. And when they saw me selling the paper, they walked up to me and smacked my face. You don't know that man. You don't know that man that walked in snow in the winter carrying his papers, knocking on doors, never knowing what the future had for me. You don't know that man. You don't know the man that became a minister in Boston, Massachusetts, trying to help Elijah Muhammad. And one night, in the middle of the night, my wife wakes me up. The house is on fire. Fire at the front door. Fire at the side. And a Molotov cocktail at the back door that didn't go off with me and my 6 children in that house. You don't know that man. The man that had to take his babies with his wife at the back door, counting them as he scooped them up, thinking he had them all, running down the stairs to save his life and the life of his children. And my wife said, 1 is missing. And I had to go back up in the smoke to find my daughter and bring her out. What had I done? Nothing, just preach truth to black people. You don't know the man whose wife had to wear clothes from the Salvation Army. A man that could not afford to wear a new suit, not for one day, not for 1 week, not for 1 year, but for 9 solid years. I used to wear used suits. You don't know that man. My wife and I had to go down to the Faneuil Market in Boston, Massachusetts on a Saturday night when after they sell, they throw the rest of the food in the street. We would go at night with our shopping bag and fill our shopping bag with what we found in the street of fresh vegetables and take it home and feed our family. You don't know that man. The man that ate beans so much till we found a revolutionary way to fix beans. You don't know that man. But all through those years, my wife was by my side. She didn't grumble and say, now look here, man, you better go sing. You better go pick that violin up, do something, because we're suffering here. Say, I'm going to wait till my change comes.
In Nigeria, the Shehu or King of Borno, Mustafa Ibn Sanda, hosted a mini Durbar in the minister's honor. Minister Farrakhan is only the 9th person in the 1,000-year history of Islam in that region to be honored with a Durbar. A parade of thousands of chiefs and warriors, many on horseback, each lowering his sword or spear in respect. Here in the Gambia, on the island of Jufre, the birthplace of Kunta Kinte, the delegation learned of a building project commissioned by the late Alex Haley, who found his roots here. Plans for the proposed mosque were scrapped because monies earmarked by Haley for the project never reached their intended destination.
We will build this, the nation of Islam will build this with the help of our people, and we don't want a long time. You know, we want to, I will give him some money before I leave. I'll tell the president today, and we will work through the government to make sure that this gets done.
Yes, sir.
And it will be a monument to Alex Haley. All of this area will be the area where the mosque and school will be built, and it will be built in the name of Alex Haley and his family to show gratitude to Allah for his life and his work, that his life's work brought the village of Jufre and connected Jufre to us in the United States. And all of Black America has benefited from the life struggle of Alex Haley to find his roots. And as a result of that, all of Black America is indebted to Alex Haley and the village of Jufre for sharing with us the rich legacy of our history. So the Nation of Islam, on behalf of Alex Haley, his family, and on behalf of Black America, will take the lead in building a mosque and a school, and we hope that all of our people will join us in building a heritage center here in Jufre, where our brothers and sisters can come from the United States to the Gambia and get acquainted with their roots from those wise griots who know our history better than anything that has been recorded in libraries thus far. To 36 countries.
Nosotros hemos estado ya en 36 países.
And to be here in Cuba and to see these young performers
Y estar aquí en Cuba y ver a estos jóvenes músicos
has been one of the crowning points
ha sido uno de los
of our
puntos
journey.
culminantes de nuestra gira.
It brought tears to my eyes
Me sacó lágrimas de los ojos.
because through them I traveled back in time to when I was their age.
Viajé a través del tiempo a cuando tenía su edad.
It was wonderful.
Pero fue maravilloso realmente.
And I cannot help but give thanks
Y no puedo menos
for the revolutionary leader
que agradecerle al líder revolucionario
who has produced
que ha producido
a mighty nation.
una gran imaginación.
In spite of all that you have suffered
A pesar de todo lo que han sufrido
and continue to suffer,
y continúan sufriendo,
your art, your culture,
su arte, su cultura,
your will,
su voluntad
and your strength
y sus fuerzas
will be a beacon light
van a ser como un faro,
not only to the rest of the Caribbean,
no solo para el resto del Caribe,
but you are the germ of an entire new world.
pero ustedes son el germen de todo un mundo nuevo.
You must never be discouraged,
Nunca deben perder la fe.
no matter what the West or America says.
No importa lo que diga el Occidente o los Estados Unidos.
This is the best country in the Western Hemisphere,
Este es el mejor país del hemisferio occidental.
and your leader
Y su líder
has done more for human rights
ha hecho más por los derechos humanos
than any leader in this hemisphere.
que ningún otro líder de este hemisferio.
May Allah bless Cuba
Que Alá bendiga a Cuba
and bless these young people
y que bendiga a estos jóvenes
to follow your dreams.
para que sigan, continúen con sus
And I
sueños.
hope I live long enough
Y espero vivir lo suficiente
to see you on the concert stage.
para verlos en hoy.
My beloved family of Bermuda, I'm appealing to you for your marriages, for your family, for your home, for your community, for your own religious persuasion. Be like Jesus. Be like Muhammad. Be like Moses. Be like Abraham. Be like the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Be then when you roar, the whole world will shiver and shake. If you live like Jesus, you can transform Bermuda and make Bermuda not just an island paradise for people who want to vacation in the sun, but make Bermuda an island paradise for those who live here, work here, suffer here, die here.
Well, this is not a diet that can sustain life.
No meat, he said.
This help us. It's a slow death for the whole nation, not just the little babies, but for the whole population. And of course, similar sanctions are in effect in other countries around the world. You know, and so this is genocide. That's the only word that describes what is taking place here.
But I cannot use my brain for treating these children. We have no facility. And we decided not to leave home.
The second missile entered by the tunnel made by this first missile.
I thank God for his coming and for giving to me personally a teacher that could help me to become a man. And I must tell you honestly, sisters, I could never have become a man if that same man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, didn't teach my wife how to help me be a man. Stand up, Sister Farrakhan. Would you just, I want you to come up here a minute. Come right on up. They say behind every great man there's a woman alive. Beside every man and sometime in front of every great man there's a woman. Ain't that right, Sister Muhammad? Now, thank you for standing for her because she really deserves it. Would you be seated? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught her how to help me to become a man. I ain't gonna let her say this, but she would tell you if I wasn't here that I wasn't always the man that I am today. She would tell you I was a mess. She might say that. But she learned how to control her mouth and how to use her mouth wisely. Because a man can't take being cut down by the woman that he loves. If you cut him down, what you gonna do with him after you cut him up? You might as well put him in the frying pan and eat him. Don't cut your man up. All black men have the potential to be godly, powerful, great men, but you gotta know how to bring it out of them. Y'all all right? Now, my wife don't suffer no abuse, not that kind. I hit her once. We've been married 40 years. I hit her once. Once. She hit me back. And that was the end of that. Sister, this is true confession night. But I felt so bad because She and I have known each other since she was 8 years old and I was 11 years old. In a couple of months, we will have been married 41 years. But my children have never seen their father strike their mother, and they have hardly seen an argument between us. Whatever she has to say to me, she says it. But they don't hear it, thank God. But I hear it. That's important. When you beat up your man in front of the children, you cutting him down, he don't feel like he's a man anymore, so now his voice gets loud, then he grab you in the throat, and before you know it, you're waltzing around the house, and the children are devastated watching you all beat each other up. Sometimes, if it's in the kitchen, you'll stab him. Or if it's in the bedroom, you'll shoot him. So most of the domestic violence is due to man and woman not knowing how to properly relate to each other in a time where there's so much stress on the man, on the woman, and on the children in a racist society. My wife, Sister Betsy Farrakhan Muhammad, and I'd like to change her name at this point because Betsy is a good name, not because the name is any good, but the woman who wears it is good. Yes, sir. And my wife has been with me through all of my striving. She knew me in the days of my ignorance, and she knows me in the days of my struggle and striving. And when I first decided that I would try to rebuild the work of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I came home to my wife and talked with her. And she was, out of my family, the first to say, go on with it. I'm with you. So as Khadijah was by Muhammad, my wife has been by me. And so I would like her to wear the name from this day forward of the wife of that noble servant of Allah, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Khadijah. Yes, so she will be known today, this day forward, in this community and any other community as Khadijah Farrakhan Muhammad. Yes, toy. Yes. That you could put in the window and look at it and you could see around the corner. And I didn't know how this little thing did that. So both of us were in the window looking through this little thing, and I met her. Wow. She's 8.
Yes, sir.
I'm 11.
Beautiful.
So even though we've been married 66 years.
Yes, sir.
We've been knowing each other for 74 years.
Good.
I've been married to my wife for 65 years this year. Now, I'm going to show you something. I came in under Brother Malcolm. Brother Malcolm, he was hard on women. So when we came in under Brother, joined the FOI, we want to show our women we're tough now. And we thought that she's a soldier like we are, so we started ordering. What a mistake that was. And here's Khadijah. She's pregnant with my second child, And I don't know what. I don't know what caused the fight to start. But I slapped her. Not hard, you know. And before I could get my hand back, something hit me in my face. And guess what? That was 64 years ago. And I have never raised my hand to her again. I'm saying this to the brothers. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if you have to beat a woman, you shouldn't have a woman. She's not for you to beat. Well, I don't know about that, brother. See, but that's why you sometimes don't make it too long, and she's in the court with justifiable homicide, you know. So many of you at Cook County Jail that passion drives you out of your mind. Women will challenge your authority if you're just using authority and not wisdom. So when Elijah Muhammad took all of that and said, man, this is a part of you. Now look, she's the second self, not of man. Come on now. Wait, I'm about to go somewhere. With his blood, he saved me. Because after I hit her once, I needed salvation. And I've never done that again. And I felt so bad as a man to raise my hand to a woman who's making a baby for me.